Alright. Riding passenger. You can see how stressful this shit is. It is stressful, man. This is a stressful fucking game. I'll probably get crashed and restart. I'll just go till the restart. Oh my god. I mean, I can't imagine. This is 18 kilometers. I'm probably not going to be spot on for 18 kilometers, obviously. I've already tanked the wall pretty hard. But look at all that accuracy that you have to maintain in your hands for sometimes a good 10 minute race. I mean, you're alone against yourself. It's a one-way. Oh, God. And these roads are incredibly real. I watched the videos, and they're so accurate. I mean, they get the trees down and everything. Jeez, I am holding it together, man. I'm trying to give you guys good... shit. Off a cliff. But, you know, once you practice... I'll do this race 100 times. Oh, Lord. And it's great because I watch the real rally videos, and it's wonderful because the professionals, man, the shit they see, holy shit. They're dealing with this, but they got a shifter, they got a passenger full on riding with them. Oh, gee, that's stressful. Come on, come on. I'm also riding in a Toyota Yaris, and quite frankly, it's I just don't think the old girl can handle it. If it was a BMW, come on. I basically tanked it. I might as well just start over. You end up restarting about 1,000 times when you play this game because you'd have to drive it slow. I mean, you'd have to. Let's just do it. Let's just country drive it. Let's just casual country drive this whole son of a bitch about 20 to 40 miles per hour. Oh my god. I thought I had a plan. We're just gonna country drive it. At 90. It's amazing too because you'll get casual at driving at what feels about like 90. I'm off the cliff. Let's just restart. But here I rose up through the ranks and was doing so good, and I just couldn't handle the stress, honestly, of like just plowing into a racing game for like 2 hours where you really have to just use your brain. And so I let loose for like 2 weeks where I didn't play in championship mode, and I've been playing on single player, you know, no consequences mode. And now I'm just a terrible racer. Like I can't race with the car that I built up in championship mode because it's basically too nice for me now that I've gotten used to this Toyota Yaris. Because I decided I need to go back down to the essentially the fundamentals of what rally car racing is, so that I truly understand it in order to maintain, you know, my first and second place status that I was getting in championship mode, and now I'm getting more like 5th and 6th. Sometimes worse. Like WRC 2, I'll get like, first is, it's terrible. Yeah, let's just drive it. But I mean, I'm still placing like 2nd through 4th in like WRC 2 class, but in WRC 1 I'm getting like sometimes like 8th place, 6th, 8th place, maybe even 5th to 8th, and I just, after like a night of really trying to grind in and get a good position, you know, you'll spend like 2 hours of your free time and just get like 8th place or 6th place, you know, and it's so aggravating. So I came back to driving a much smaller, mousier car, because the Toyota Yaris is wonderful, by the way. It's a wonderful example of a rally car. It has basically a real field mouse shape. And so you slam on the brakes and it just gets that nose hard. And so if you, I'll just go right now. Boom, gets that nose, turns hard. Look at that. That was pretty good. That was pretty predictable for just saying, I'll just show it off real quick. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. But, you know, it has its ups and downs because it's such a lightweight, tiny car, it's so low to the ground. So you go to dip that nose by slamming on the brakes into a turn. I'm not going to claim I'm an expert. But, sometimes it hits a bump. That puppy will just spin around in a circle, flip upside down. You'll be going 90 on a straightaway, what feels like a straightaway. And the thing will hit a bump and just flip its ass around a circle. So, really, because it's so lightweight and because it's shaped like a field mouse, look at this. Look at the way it's handled. It's just fucking lovely. It just has that field mouse mentality. And I feel like the older BMWs from like the 70s were almost the opposite, where they kind of thought of them like a fucking, one of them boxy dogs that basically has a real hardcore front end. Heavy front end and a strong back leg, kind of like a boxer and shit. Where you'd slam on the brakes and like 2/3 of the whole front end would dip down, and then because it had so much horsepower, it was able to just swing its ass around, no problem. So it's like they drifted heavy, and so they thought that was the way to go. But it seems like nowadays these little hatchbacks, with of course redirected to rear-wheel drive, swapped out engines, everything's swapped out like a motherfucker for racing. But in a sense, it's about the go-to of the frame. It's about the body. Oh shit! Why am I in reverse? I didn't put it in reverse. Yeah, that was fucked. That was fucked as fuck. But either way, I love these little hatchback style cars. Granted, they're not, you know, it's not a real Prius, it's not a real Yaris or a Matrix, you know, but it's the idea, the fundamentals of that boxy little field mouse frame that basically kind of just is able to drop its front nose and just dip into a turn real hard. Oh, come on, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Fucker. I don't know why they started me on the bridge. I didn't earn that. They should have started me about 30 feet back or so. Oh, I've just been shitboxing it all the way. I've been shitboxing it like crazy. I feel bad because I'm putting on a bad representation. It's hard to talk. Oh, and race at the same time. But I do recommend getting one of these little wheels. You can imagine, look at the accuracy I have to maintain at all times. It's bizarrely realistic, you know. You take your car out to the back roads, you can do this in your car if you really want to and feel it for yourself. All the fundamentals are there, you know. Ooh, I'm gonna lose it. Look at that. I'm just getting fined like crazy. I'm not actually trying to. I would have reset by now if I was trying to win. I should probably just give up at this point. Just stop trying to drive. Fucking myself. My kid watched me drive like this last night. She's like, "Dad, you can't drive. Like, you kind of suck." I was like, "Dude, what do you want? Like, this is literally like the back roads of Mexico, man. Like, I can't make the Yaris. Oh, not flip its ass." I disabled my announcer because I thought that shit was so annoying. A lot of people, like, you really learn to rely on it, and then all of a sudden, you're just watching the road, thinking like a field mouse, you know? Motherfuck. I feel terrible. I'm putting on like a horrible representation. I'm somebody who legit wins, but as soon as I'm pretty distracted, like if my kid's here, I can't drive. If I'm talking to somebody, I can't drive. I'm just gonna shitbox all fucking way. Terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Kind of makes you mad. This is exactly what happens too. Is you end up doing the same races like 20 times, and you know, if you want to place, essentially, it just burns you out, you know. You try your damnedest. You're like 5 minutes in, and you get to that zone where you're just slapping and getting 9-second penalties left and right, and you're just like, cool, I just threw away 5-10 minutes of my life again for like the third time in a row, you know, on the same race. Fuck, dude. It literally, I mean, it just makes you feel like you haven't accomplished the fucking thing. Like you're just not good. But I mean, you can race like a fucking pro, and all of a sudden you're in the ditch. And that's kind of the beauty of these rally car videos in real life. If you watch the real dudes, they will fly these guys around the world. They'll do 7-8 races. They'll end up in Finland, and they'll go off the side of a mountain, and their fucking career is over. Their career's over. They're like, $200,000 car, we're done, dude. You know, like, sorry, 8 races in, yeah, Red Bull sponsorship. No, dude, you literally tanked that bitch over the side of a mountain. You know, like, sorry, you're done, dude. Your team don't believe in you anymore. Like, I mean, you nearly killed like your passenger. Oh shit! Almost tanked it off a cliff. I mean, it's nuts, dude. There's a dude. There's two guys, obviously, because it's a passenger. But I was watching one. I think it was I want to say Poland, and they were just gunning it flat out. Just it was ugly, and you know, doing good, but still, just like going blind at it. They go over this bump, and it just tips them sideways, and they end up upside down in a bog, and it's like the car's like 20 feet in, upside down, underwater. They get out just fine, but it's like their day's done. And it was like 45 seconds into the race, but they had already accomplished so much. You do a lot in 45 seconds at such speed. Ah, shit. Come on, Yaris. Yeah, that was hideous as fuck. That was hideous. Oh, uphill, oh, hairpins are awful too because you want to drift into them. And they're not sharp enough to full on make the turn half the time. So I just slap corners, and if I can't slap a corner, sometimes I'm just fucked. Like, you're just off the road. You know? I actually didn't handle that one too bad. I kind of sucked ass at that one. I take it back, I sucked ass at that one. There's a little town in Mexico that hates me. Fucking God. I'm done. I mean, how much can your heart race? You know, how much? With the controller, you just sit here and you're like, left, right, left, right. Like, you know, it's like the struggle is not there. The struggle is not real at all. And you'll get first. Like, if I want to cheat, I pick up the controller. But it's the accuracy, you know. Like, you want to feel it, don't you? Like, but after like 10 minutes, you're just like, dude, like, my heart, I can't do it no more. I can't race. But we will. And actually, El Chocolate, Mexico is, I can't remember the name of the real place. It starts with a G. It's absolutely, I mean, the real race is absolutely gorgeous. And they recreated it fantastically in this game. So I can't wait to see the newest. This ain't even the newest. I think this is the 2017 version. And they did, I mean, it's fucking amazing. Let's just eat it straight off the cliff. Nice. Anyway, that's it. Get a wheel.